And welcome to another TeaTime Friday League Racing. This is Season 2, Round 16 here at Sochi, Russia. Today, as always, I am joined by the amazing Curly, our total TeaTime T-boy. How are you doing, Curly?
Oh, good, mate, and you?
Yeah, I'm good. So,
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm echoing.
oh man, every single time. Is that any better?
1, 2, yep, that's fine.
There we go. I do apologise, folks. Hopefully, it will be all hunky dory very soon.
But yes, mate, as you said, it's round 16, Russia. I think one of the most boringest tracks on the calendar.
Do you know, I agree with you on that. I do not like the track, although the race can be made interesting if we've got some decent drivers. Joe willing to battle out.
Car, possibly.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Got
guys, also remember, please no weather spoilers.
Oh, if there's fair weather spoiling out, Joe, that's fine. That's what it says. So we've got Ari already in the check out. Let's go, Gaz. Let's go. Let's go.
Is he a Monza? Sort of like Lesbo, but let's go instead.
Do you mean Lesmo?
Yeah, so, Lesmo. Sorry.
So it's like cars are already getting out. So we got like Valkyrie who's out, along with other drivers. Non-humans jumped out. So I think FaZe Darkskin is out there first.
I've got Will Gaming in my chat. Good evening, Will. He's in a Red Bull.
Yeah, Will Gaming. So what would wait? I've got to. We want to get the tyres fitted, so we've got a few people that's going to be trying out with the medium tyres, which is the tyre that I would choose to start on it if I could. A one-stop strategy of medium to soft is absolutely doable. So I am expecting some decent laps out there from these guys, regardless whether they're on the softs or the mediums. 1:30 is the a good time for it. Yeah, might be a new reserve driver. I'm not too sure.
Could be.
So obviously, right, first one out was FaZe Darkskin was the first one out, so he's going to be doing starting his fast lap soon. But before we get onto doing a lap around the track, let's bring up these championship standings if they've been completed. So last round, it was not Italy last round, was it? No, so we haven't got the standings available.
Was it Singapore last week?
It was Singapore last week.
It was, yes.
So I could understand why.
Discord. So if you look in Discord, there was an announcement out by Homer about the guy that does the time slip machines.
Yeah, that's fine. That is absolutely fine because this happens. Oh right, Duff Ethan is Will's engineer.
Right, okay.
I'll tell you what, this is Will Gaming's a bit of a cheeky bum nugget, isn't he? Thinking he can take advantage of having a few extra slots available for racing the engineer to jump in.
Well,
cheeky so and so.
Well, if he's your engineer, mate, he needs to come and follow me in my stream, on my Twitch. I think that's a fair deal. If he's allowed in the lobby.
He better follow me as well.
Yeah, you've got to follow both.
Yeah, follow us. If you want to stay in, Duffy. You want to drop us a like.
Gaz. Yeah, sub to Gaz and follow me. So FaZe as comedian,
he's invalidated his lap, so I think he cut one of the last corners because he was doing quite well. So he's probably got to go get a bit of some fresh rubber and get himself back out there. But like a lot of drivers out on track at the moment.
Yes, there is. I'm on Will Gaming now. Well, Raukio, there you go. 3
Right.
seconds faster than Cons.
Yeah, non-human 130.9. Okay. The one thing I've got to say is that I think non-human might have a connection issue, because on my screen he went off track and then he was back on.
Actually, I done a league race on him. Was it on the weekend or something? I think it was on the weekend, and you know what? He had exactly the same issue.
Fair enough. Hopefully it doesn't affect his race.
It was him and Freedom in a race. Obviously, those two are brothers. Those two were on the front row, and I think non-human actually glitched into Freedom and put them both out of the race.
Oh, no way. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Duffy's just put a comment in. He doesn't have Twitch. Sorry. So that's fine. Not everybody has Twitch. Not everybody has Twitch. I'll be honest. I've got Twitch, but I never really use it. That sounds so wrong. So wrong.
Okay, moving on the.
I come in your stream just as much as you come in Meep's mum.
Meep's at work, so we can do this.
Yes, we can.
Good old Kim.
Kim, yeah, stands for cocking me, for dyslexic.
Oh no, God, you said that, not me. The poor boy. Apparently, right, he was at work last night. Right, finished at 10, then went to a bar afterwards and pulled. I spoke to him this morning, and she was still in bed. He was struggling to get rid of her. Not his mum, a bird.
Oh, imagine if it was his mum. It's just a great game. The whole family can play.
Yeah. But apparently he pulled last night.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I reckon it's one of those like, if he's pulled out, it's like it's probably one of those girls. It's like, oh, I've not had any action. It's such a long time because of a lockdown. I'll just pick up anybody. Not poor me at all. Alright, so I've run down on the time so far. We got Valkyrie with 130.017. That's actually quite quick for Valkyrie. That's very quick. Would like to see how this compares to the rest of the T&E times, because obviously T&E and TTFL are the partners. Amir 130.7, non-human 130.9, Will Game 131.5, Ari 131.7. So we're looking at there you go, Jack Stegano, Jack, right? Jack has actually shocked me. He can actually pull off a very quick time here. We were speaking earlier, and he showed me that his trial time is actually faster than DXT Sing's.
Yeah, but don't forget who he's got coaching him.
He's got DXT Sing coaching him.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's beat his the apprentice has beat the master around Sochi.
That is actually impressive.
It is impressive, really. We've got Chris in the chat. Hey, Chris, thanks for joining us. Glad you joined us. Hope the setup I sent you for USA worked well for you, mates. Obviously, I robbed Sing's setup for Chris.
Right, obviously, obviously we just so I was going to say, guys.
I was just basically saying that I'm expecting a good race. Obviously, the times here that we're seeing are let's just say not as good as I was expecting. We normally have a tight bunch of races here, but I think there's been a lack of practice from some drivers.
Yes, DXT actually agrees on the 5th, 31-7.
But like. So we've got Amar who's on he's just started his fast lap now. Now I'm expecting him to get up there in the 130s. You could be right there, but then we've got Sharu. Now Shiru is one of his drivers that he's put out some fantastic lap times. The race he had on Tuesday was phenomenal. Me and Neva were well impressed with Shiru, Amar.
Ooh. Sorry, Flea just goes in the sixth, but as he comes down the last corner, he hits the curb and loses back end, and I thought we were going to end up in the pit
Oh,
wall.
well done, Flea, for that. Just survival instincts really there.
But yeah, sorry, you were saying Shiru.
Yes, Shiru. Yeah, Shiru was actually done well with the race on Tuesday, so I'm expecting a good race from him again. But Thierry managed to pull the wool over everybody's eyes. He pitted in on lap 2. So yeah, he pitted on lap 1 after getting a bit of damage. Oh, Flea clicks a bit of wing damage there. Goes a little bit wayward. I think he might have a lack of concentration. He's lost an end plate, so he'll be in the pits. Yeah, he'll be in the pits now. So yeah, so Thierry pitted in on lap 1 for a set of hard tyres under safety car. Ends up at the back of the grid. Decides that goes, oh, these hards, yeah, they'll get them to the end. But there's a lot of drivers out there on the mediums, so he thought he'll switch on the mediums to stay with the pack. Alright, so then what he did then is that he's jumped from being at the bottom to the top when everybody's pitted.
Wow.
Managed to take a set of medium tyres, 25 laps.
Holy shit, good language, but holy shit.
Yeah, 25 laps on medium tyres, and he won the race.
Holy shit.
The only reason why he won the race is because Amar picked up a 3-second time penalty and just beat him to the line.
Damn. That is impressive.
Yeah.
But Frenzy is out.
Yeah, I think Frenzy, being a retiree, he's either had a qualifying ban,
No,
or
he
he's a reserve.
He was out just now.
Yeah, he was out and then he's retired. I don't think he's crashed.
Oh right, yeah.
I think he's done an out lap, went round. I went back in and retired in the pits. That's what I believe. I don't think he's crashed because I didn't. Nothing's come up to say yellow flags anyway for that.
No,
Well,
yeah.
We've got DXC Matty, who's going really slow.
Is that Vincenzo?
Vincenzo.
Yeah, what's that? So, Singh goes out that. So, what do you know? I know shit. What do you know about Russia? You have to know something.
The fact that the ground that they're actually where the track is built on is the Sochi Autodrome area of the Winter Olympic Stadium. It's the village was actually designed to host and hold all of the athletes for the Winter Olympics when they ever in Russia, even if the Olympics itself is not actually in Sochi itself, is in another part of Russia. They actually stay here. The circuit itself has got a capacity of 55,000 fans, so quite a decent. Architect Herman Tilk, probably the reason why I don't like it, because it's one of the worst street circuits he's ever designed, and he's agreed that it's not one of his best either.
Obviously, the designer of Singapore as well.
He's the designer of Singapore. He's done work. He designed Bahrain. So Singapore,
Bahrain as well.
yeah. So Bahrain's a fantastic circuit, absolutely fantastic. He's designed the Shanghai circuit in China. An okay circuit, not a big fan of it, but there's nothing really majorly wrong with that circuit. Singapore for a street circuit is one of the best. He's got this, he's got Turkey. He designed Turkey.
I've never raced Turkey, I've never really seen Turkey.
Right. Turkey, you could have seen it last year with the greasy new tarmac that they had on. Cars were sliding in the dry.
Sorry. Oh! And, Singh, he purple sector 1, sector 2, and he's come around and he's done his tank slapper. Just the corner before the pit lane entry. Those no man in the pits.
Have you seen the time that Jackson has put in? A 1:30.5, puts himself in provisional second. Very nice time. I think.
Jack could be up there. I think this one. I think he could be one to watch out for.
Well, see, the thing is that this all depends on Valkyrie, because Valkyrie is one of his drivers. When he's out on front, he's quite phenomenal. If Valkyrie makes a mistake, Jack will capitalise on it, and will will punish him for it. And nobody set a time on the medium tyres.
Medium tyres. No.
Is that Vincenzo who's out? Vincenzo out. Yeah, but I've got a yellow car stuck in sector 2. So yeah, he's out. I think he's crashed out at 10:15. Right. What I'm gonna it was sector 3 that so what I'm gonna do, let's jump on board with FaZe Darkskin, and we'll do an on-board lap with him. Yeah. So here we go. As we're starting to go around the final 2 corners, we're going to actually see quite a good spectacle from Darkskin as he starts his flying lap. Now we're heading on the start finish straight onto turn 1, which we want to be taking up full flat. We should be hitting like a decent amount of speed here, about 200 miles an hour, as we head into turn 2 and 3. So right down into 4th gear, go around it. Nice exit of turn 3 into turn 4. You've got to hit this about 7th gear. You've got to hold it there. You could get into 8th as you're heading down into the turn 5. As you hit turn 5, it is back down into 4th or 5th gear. Along here, up to turn 6, in 7th, up down to 4th. You want to hit it back up to 5th, up to 6th, before you hit the little buckle of turn 7, around turn 8. And go heavily down into turn 9. Now this is where you've got to be pushing yourself onto the very limits, because you want to get the maximum speed you can out of the turn up here at turn 11. Around turn 12, which is this nice sweeping kink, the second DRS zone, so you want to be hitting that at full speed. You're looking at what, 210 miles an hour at the end of this straight as we go around turn 13 into turn 14. So right down turn 15, it's a double apex turn. But you do take it. I do find a lot of drivers take that a little bit wide there onto 10, 16 round 17. As we're heading round into where the pit entry is, around 10, 18 and 19. These are where really slow corners. But this corner is the most critical, because if you go too wide, you invalidate your lap automatically and you lose both laps. But that was a nice time, that. A bit like what Flea did.
Yes.
So we're at the end of qualifying now. Who have we got? We've got Valkyrie, who's still out doing a lap. He's purple sector 2.
Singh didn't do the lap.
He's still out now, though. He's out now.
He's invalidated it.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Got it.
I noticed you were saying the lap was 10, and they got no names. Names.
Nope. Wow.
This thing is going to be starting from 18th. 16th, sorry.
Can I say something?
So,
I was just on board.
people,
No. That, right. Valkyrie crashed. Right. Don't know what's happening here.
Jack Staggers sort of like crashed on the straight. He's literally like on the straight, main straight, pit straight, there's a load of them.
The two McLarens are there.
Yeah. Yeah, they're AIs now though, that's the thing. They're all
Yeah, the AI's just across the line. But the problem we have right now, right, is that Valkyrie crashed before the line. Jack crashed into Valkyrie while Valkyrie was half across that line. And it's... I'm hoping that he didn't get a penalty.
Who, Jack?
Yeah.
Race directory. Don't see any.
Got Archie game to go, Wag 1 Archie. Valkyrie did a PK.
There's Jack starting second.
Yeah, Valkyrie did a PK Junior. So Valkyrie, Jack did get second. The thing is, though, it's like Valkyrie crashed in front of the line. I caught that on stream. He basically drove along and then deliberately turned off and crashed into the wall before the line.
Why do it? Why do it?
You got Archie game saying Will told me to join. That's fine. Valkyrie, you're an absolute wet wipe, you know.
I think there should be penalties given for that.
I honestly agree with you on that. Oh, it's Vincenzo. The Archer game is Vincenzo. Yeah, that's no problem, man. It's you're welcome to join us because we're all happy to have more drivers on the track. What I'm going to do right now, though, I am starting to feel a little bit jaded. I've had a long day. Time to crack open a monster. Cracking open a monster. You're echoing?
Yeah.
Oh, well. How's that now?
There,
Is that better?
1, 2, there you go.
It's because I put my controller on my knee, so the wires moves and like while I cracked open a can of Monster. It's not a drink alchemy, which is no longer part of TNA because we got the Tantalo. You should. I'll be honest, Kelly. You got a chance to see some of the Tantalo gear. Give it a look. It looks amazing.
Tantalo.
Yeah, Tantalo. It's the new sponsor for TNA for next season.
Oh right, okay.
I'll be honest. Some of the clothes look amazing, but I would love to see I would love to see Tantalo's version of DXT gear. I really would. As we are starting our formation lap, the one-stop strategy is shit hot. I do apologise for the swearing, but it is shit hot.
I was going to say, where's Hobo? But he's away, isn't he?
Hobo is at Brummy Land.
Yeah.
Basically, if you're a Brummy, sorry, not a Bummy, a Brummy, you like a bit of Bummy, and you talk like you lick windows. Right. We had two guys from Birmingham. One was from Kidderminster and one from Dudley. So I was like, where they go? I'm from Kidderminster, me. I've never been to Dudley. What's that?
Controller.
Oh, give over, Curly.
You need to get a new headset.
Do you know what, I'll tell you what. You can. I'll get a new headset when you lick my scrotum.
That's not going to be anytime soon.
There we go. Then. Hey, you didn't say no, mate. You didn't say no.
No.
I'm joking. Valkyrie there leading the way with the formation lap. I'll say what, Valkyrie's done the right thing there. He's waited pretty much until this long straight to give himself the best chance of warming that tyre up. I'll tell you what.
I haven't heard Lizzie.
Izzy!
Izzy, sorry. I don't know what Izzy, yes, sorry. Sorry, Izzy.
Right,
You are there,
I will be honest, I do miss our Izzy. I miss her loads.
Where is she?
She's busy. She's just busy. It's unfortunate she's not been able to race. I really do miss her. I love the way she jumps in and gives us a bit of information. Meeps does a shit job at it. He gave it, to be honest, he gave it a good go at Italy. It was quite nice. But yeah, I'll miss our Paul Di Resto, Izzy.
Well, whatever you're doing, Izzy, hopefully you won't come back soon.
Yeah, hope you do. I really do. Come on, I really need her on a Sunday. Because she's my co-commentator at FSL, isn't she? So.
Yes, she is. And I've got to admit, she has started to jump. Well, she jumps in Meep's streams a lot now. She comes to mine every now and again.
Yeah, but as we are waiting for the lights, I'll tell you something in a moment that I'm buzzing about. As we got 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, they're out, and away we go. So here we go, Rocchio loses it to that's Kingsholm.
It's Kingsholm and Amir. Kingsholm and Amir straight away.
Well, trying to say, I'll be honest. Kingsholm spun right round. He's only lost his end plates, and he's managed to face the right way. Amir has gone completely Formula Ford.
Yeah.
And
Kingsholm actually had a bad start, wheel spun, and just completely gone into Amir. I don't know if that's what's happened.
I'd see. We won't know until we see the footage from both drivers, because we only got. It could have easily been a tag for someone else, because Flea is now up into 5th. We've got Ari. Right, I'll be honest. Right, Ari was having a fantastic race on Thursday until he spun and crashed out.
Typical Ari.
Typical Ari. I got up to lap 25 or 27 without getting a penalty. I almost cried when I picked up a penalty, but it did not change the standing order at the end. I still got a decent amount of points, and now I'm on top of Izzy. Booyah! That was my aim was to be on top. My aim was to be on top of Izzy before by the end of the season. That was it. That was my aim. And I do apologise if that sounds bad, but I don't care because I'm on top of Izzy. The XT Anthony makes a move past Vincenzo, opens up the gap.
Yeah, you've got this DXT Anthony, Vincenzo, FaZe, Leo, Cons. Basically, it's all the way back to Frenzy.
Yeah, so
and the balls get going.
Yeah, this happens a few times, doesn't it? But wait, what we've got Valkyo and Jack. I do believe these two are battling out for first and second at the moment, as Valkyo managed to gain.
Irishman.
Yeah. What? But Jack's not Irish.
Jack's not Irish. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
I think he was Irish.
Stop being so offensive. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how offensive you are, Kaylee.
What nationality is he then?
He's Scottish.
He's Scottish. That's it. Why did I think he was Irish?
Because you're such an offensive little bastard.
No, alright.
Oh, sorry language. Sorry for the language, guys.
You scoused twat.
Oh my goodness. Yes, alright. Cairo, you're an absolute tool as well. Chris, yeah. Oh, I was fuming. Proper fuming because Jeff just would not shut up. Safety car.
Why?
We've got a cons of a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Shrew.
Where is...
Now this is weird. I can't see why there's a safety car.
I can't. And that penalty, that collision with Constance, that wouldn't have gave any.
I'm just looking at the two drivers at the back, which is Kingsholm and Amir.
Yeah, that would.
And they've got. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just catching up. Will Games retired.
Oh, pit lane! I'll tell you why Will Games retired. He's hit the wall going into the pit lane. Look at the pit lane.
Oh my goodness! But these drivers are disqualified.
Oh my god!
These drivers are going to be disqualified for because they've stopped at the pit lane. This is unbelievable. This is absolutely unbelievable.
So Will Gaming has hit the wall. If I'm correct, Will Gaming has hit the wall going into the pit lane, and
Yes.
the rest have come up behind him.
And got to, and stopped.
Yeah, stopped and got disqualified. Apparently, according to Will, Archie,
Yeah.
he's stopped before pits.
Yeah. So which is Archer, which is Vincenzo. He stopped before the pit lane. He stopped there so he didn't hit. And he went and got disqualified because he couldn't carry on. He didn't. It's just.
With a bit of a manic start.
It's to be honest, I'll be surprised if. I am surprised that we're not restarting this, to be honest. But then, yeah, it's up to Dixie Anthony really. But the thing is, in all fairness,